What is going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. So I have been doing some rearranging in the DBZ collection, trying a few things. Some of it's maybe just temporarily, I don't know. But I wanted to try a few things to make things more spacious, allow me to view each individual statue much better. You know, more or less like two statues per shelf, kinda. You know, just Trunks and Vegeta, Piccolo and Androids, Goku, Vegeta, or Goku and Frieza. Here would be Gohan and Cell. Here would be Dragon Fist and Sume Vegeta, more or less moving two repetitive characters out. Majin Buu right there with KD Vegeta and KD Goku, which looks much better up high. But that is not the purpose of this video, but I did just want to show that to you and wanted to get your guys' opinion. Trying to think up, best possible ways to display my DBZ, and it feels like not doing Buu Saga in one of these might be best, just so I have enough space for when I get a 1/4 Krillin that could go right there. If I ever get a 1/4 Tien Shinhan to go with them. There's just a lot of possibilities. But today we are going to be doing my top 10 favorite Dragon Ball Z statues. So I made this video a long time ago, and it kind of went semi-viral, got a lot of views, like 48,000 or something like that. But we're going to be updating that because there is a lot of new statues in the collection. The list is definitely changed a ton, and so we need to update this list to my top 10 favorite DBZ statues. I've spent a lot of today looking at them, trying to decide what is the best DBZ statues out there. So let's get to it. Alrighty, so I just came up with the list, and here we go. So number 10 is actually going to be KD's Goku Kamehameha. This statue is relatively newer to the collection, but it is a magnificent statue of Goku doing Kamehameha. Much different than like the Prime 1 with the way the aura is gathering, coming up from the base, the cloud, the rock effect, the amazing underbase. Absolutely love this portrait right here. The paint job on the hair is one of my favorite Super Saiyan hair colors. Just an absolutely amazing statue. Definitely one of the better Goku statues out there. So that is going to be number 10. Number 9, we're actually going to do Dragon Fist. Exceed Dragon Fist. I still remember when this concept was released. I was actually at a Mortal Kombat 9 tournament at this convention, a gaming convention. And when they showed this off, it blew my freaking mind. I was so excited. Basically, they showed off this. What is that right there? When I saw that, I was like, holy crap. Because I'd always wanted this statue. I still think the concept's 10 out of 10. The giant Shenron golden dragon with Goku lunging with the fist forward. And this statue still does hold today as being an absolutely amazing statue. One of the first of its kind to get texture on the skin, on the pants, the clothes. Definitely has that darker orange hair where, nowadays you don't see this color too often. It's more of the, Sume style where more yellow and white with a hint of orange hues, which I do think is more accurate and better. It's never truly this color. Now I've seen some repaints of this and it does look better repainted. But overall it's still an absolutely magnificent piece with tons of presence. You can just see how incredibly massive this piece is. But very cool statue that still makes my top 10. So that is number 9. Number 8 is also another Exceed product, or F4 Goku vs. Vegeta. Now this one, the sculpt could be better as well as the paint job. It is not top notch, absolute premium, but it is very good. You do have a textured, pants throughout, some texture on the skin. The portraits are quite accurate. But the reason this is so magnificent is the size. This thing is absolutely massive, definitely like a centerpiece type piece. You compare the base size and just how big this is next to other statues, it truly does impress you. I love the base, I love the concept. Goku versus Vegeta in 1/4 scale statue. The things I would improve, I would make the sculpts just a little bit better. I would improve the gi color on Goku. It's a little too, I'd rather have it like the bust. And I'd improve this, overall just paint job. This is not an A+ sculpt and paint job. It's more like a A-. But overall, it's an absolutely amazing piece. and it impresses quite a bit due to the size and the concept. So that is number 8. Then let's go to number 7. Number 7 is going to be Soul Wing Trunks. This is a newer statue in my collection, but I have been enjoying it quite a bit. I think they did a phenomenal job overall on this statue. It really does portray that sense of flying. The way they did the peg and the leg in the cloud, and Frieza also in the cloud, it just looks like they're flying, which is really awesome. Did a much better job of the sense of flying versus the old VKH one, which was actually my first VKH statue. But just the sense of flying, I think they did a really good job with the clouds. The light up is great. They did a really good job on the sculpt as well. Very accurate to the anime. Very good overall paint app. And it just looks awesome. It has a great presence. You know, this is from Trunks' best moment in the entire anime from Dragon Ball Z. And they did not fail. I think it's an overall amazing, amazing piece. So this is number 7. Now we come to number 6, which is actually going to be my other Trunks statue, KD Trunks. I think this one slightly edges out that Trunks purely because of how magnificent the base is. You know, this base is freakishly big. I mean, this is a 24-inch garage shelf, and it's nearly covering the entire thing, which is just wild. I mean, you're getting a 1/4 scale spaceship, which he's flying out of, pulling up his sword. This is the long hair Bojack version. I do think KD did a phenomenal job on the sculpt, on the paint. You know, he really did an impressive job. It also gives that sense of flying, and this one has an even bigger presence than Soul Wing. Now, I do like Soul Wing's version of Trunks better, the classic short hair. But you can't deny that KD's, just overall look is just slightly better. You know, where like if this is a 9 out of 10 statue, this is like a 9.2. So that is number 6. Number 5, we're on 5, right? Yeah, we're on 5. Is going to be KD Piccolo. This is pretty much a perfect statue. You get Piccolo in all 3 of his best moments. So it's museum pose, but here you have him folding his arms with the cape in the wind, which I freaking love. It has tons of presence, amazing sculpt and paint, it's perfect. Then you have an option of Piccolo throwing his cape, which is super cool, and the regenerative arm, like he's in battle. So I think they just absolutely knocked out the park. This piece has crazy presence, and it's just like a perfect statue. It is absolutely phenomenal. So this is my 5th favorite Dragon Ball Z statue. We come to number 4, which is actually going to be KD Vegeta Final Flash, my most recent acquisition. I've been really studying this statue and observing it, trying to determine, is it better than KD Trunks and KD Piccolo, which are my 2 favorite, and I do think it is. It doesn't have the same presence as them. That's where it does lose. However, just the overall badass coolness factor, it does top them both. Because 1, Vegeta is my favorite character of all time, and I do think KD captured Final Flash extremely well. I watched the Final Flash scene. I was looking at this statue the entire time, pausing it, and I think KD did a really good job. It has a phenomenal light up, much better light up than both of those. You know, the blue wave effect is better than both Frieza and Goku. Did a really good job on this part as well, and I think just the way he captured it, from him being on this like rock with dirt like spraying out, and then the waves with rocks in them, he really did capture it magnificent. And the electricity effects look awesome, and this portrait is just absolute spot on. So good. The ball looks amazing. I love the switch out. I love the fact he has Cell there. Such an amazing statue. Definitely an absolute grail. And this is my 4th favorite Dragon Ball Z statue. Although as good as KD Vegeta is, it still is not my favorite Vegeta statue. Sume Vegeta still is my favorite Vegeta statue overall. You know, for a few reasons. 1, this base is pretty much unfrickin' beatable. You know, the cloud with the dirt effect, the absolutely amazing sculpt, you know, best texture work. I really love the whole yellow like aura shining onto the outfit, the pose, you know, and of course you got the synchronized lighting with sound, which is just unbeatable. You know, Sume definitely just knocks out of the park with their Vegeta statue, and for me, it's still the best Vegeta in the market. We will see if Prime 1 can top it. I believe it can, just because of the multiple heads and, you know, pose options and whatnot, and that one will probably have a synchronized light just like their Goku does. But for now, this is still the best Vegeta in the market. Number 2 is going to be Sume Broly. Now, I do have the KOD Broly bust on the way. It's currently en route. But for right now, I still have the regular. Now, I will not be able to use the light up on the KOD Broly, but I rarely ever use light up just because I know it's going to eventually die if I use it often, and it devalues the statue and ruins my experience. I like knowing I can have a light up if I want to, but if it dies, then it really ruins it. So no, going in knowing I'm not going to have light up, I'm fine with that. But this statue has crazy good presence, absolutely one of the best sculpt and paint job out there. The fact he's holding an entire 1/4 scale Goku is just mind-blowing. It truly is an absolute grail and, you know, my second favorite Dragon Ball Z statue all around. Now, before we get to number 1, which I'm sure you guys know, let's just give some quick honorable mentions. And that would have to be my remaining 3 KD products. You got Goku and Frieza, both absolutely amazing statues, as well as KD's Majin Vegeta, which is also absolutely amazing. Has one of the best portraits out there, phenomenal scene choice, you know, the evil Majin Vegeta, freaking love it. These 3 are amazing statues, but unfortunately they could not make the cut. Now, I do believe KD Cell versus Gohan One-Arm Kamehameha potentially could make this list. You know, we will see when those come in, as well as we got Sume Frieza, which I'm sure will make the list, and Prime 1 Vegeta, which I'm sure will make the list. We'll definitely have to do an updated one once I get my remaining pre-orders in. But I don't know if any of them truly could top what I consider the best Dragon Ball Z statue out there, which is Prime 1's Goku. Now, I am waiting on the Goku head holder, which will complement this even more, having a matching base with the actual Shenron Dragon, and then I can do Super Saiyan 1, 2, 3. But I do believe this is the best statue out there for a plethora of reasons. It has incredible presence, it's massive, has a phenomenal Kamehameha effect, just an overall amazing base with a synchronized lighting. Don't have it plugged in currently, but you can watch my full video review. But I do love what they did with the base. This little white yellow aura, and then the big orange and white aura. The rocks look great. I love the underbase with the gold, the dragon, the 4-star, and it has the best sculpt out there. You know, an absolute perfect Goku sculpt. Now, you cannot beat this Goku sculpt. It is absolutely perfect, especially this head. It is bang on 100% Goku out of anime, and they did the best job on the sculpt. It is so freaking perfect. So perfect paint, perfect sculpt, perfect concept, all 4 transformations. You know, you got base, Super Saiyan 1, 2, and 3, all absolutely phenomenal. You just cannot beat it. So this, for me, is the best Dragon Ball Z statue ever made, and it's highly unlikely this will ever honestly be topped. I just can't foresee this being topped. As good as Prime 1 Vegeta will be, I don't think it will top this. And Sume Frieza, I don't think will top this. So I don't think anything will ever top this. This will be the definite and best Dragon Ball Z statue ever made. Possibly Sume could beat it. Let's see. The thing is, Sume doesn't really do a lot of switch outs. And one of the reasons this is the best is because you can have all 4 transformations. I doubt Sume will do that. They'll probably just do maybe 1 switch out. But we will see what the future holds. But for now, Prime 1 Goku is the best out there. So props to Prime 1 for making the best Dragon Ball Z statue ever made. And that is it. And that is my order of top 10 best Dragon Ball Z statues out there. Let me know what you guys think. What is your favorite? Obviously, this is all opinionated. And this is just my opinion. Be sure to join my Facebook group, DBZ Resin Collectors. If you're looking to buy any statues, use the links below. And I'll see you on the next one. Have a great day.